I weep over those children in Uvalde, Texas, man. When I saw their faces, it broke my heart. But you know what else breaks my heart? Seeing that at Mount Rushmore, Teddy Roosevelt's face and George Washington's face is on a mountain over a Sioux reservation, man. That breaks my heart too, man. Because America loves its killers, man. And guess what? America taught Salvador Ramos that, man. America taught Salvador Ramos that you get rewarded for murdering innocent people. Isn't that what America is? It's the land that was established by murdering innocent people, man. If you're going to weep over those children, then weep over the 77 million Native Americans that were slaughtered to establish this country, man. If you're going to if you're going to weep over those children, then weep over the babies at the border, locked in detention centers, wrapped in foil, separated from their parents, put in sex trafficking rings, man. Wait for the people that are coming over here trying to escape oppression in South America, and they only come here hoping to find heaven, and they end up finding hell, man. Right. They leave their native land to come back to America in hopes of a better future, send their kids to school, only to wake up and find them all shot dead in the classroom, man. Salvador Ramos, man, you know what Salvador Ramos is a product of? The lack of critical race theory, man. That's what Salvador Ramos is the product of, because we don't teach that what white people did to blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians was wrong. We want to erase that history. So he learned white history. He learned about Teddy Roosevelt. He learned about Lieutenant Colonel George Custer. You understand? And the Battle of Bighorn, man. You understand? He learned about cowboys and Indians, and how the cowboys were righteous, and the Native Indians and the Mexicans and Hispanics were the savages, man. So he looked at his own people like they were nothing. He had no love for his own people. This is why Christ said, you have to love ye one another, man. You understand? The spirit of that white man got inside of him, and that's what it produced, man. A killer. Because that's what America raises. Killers, murderers, drug dealers, rapists. That's what America produces. Go ahead and bring that out.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
Salvador Ramos was what?
Ye are of your father, the devil.
The spirit of the oppressor got in Salvador Ramos, and he did the oppressor's worst, man. You understand? Keep reading.
And the lust of your father ye would do.
Listen, it says the lust of your father you will do, man. A father's job is to guide and protect. It's to guide the family, to raise the family, to instill the moral principles in the children, that they might reflect and be like him, man. But America has been the father of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. And look what it's producing, man. It's producing drug dealers. It's producing gang members. It's producing drug addicts. Right. You understand? It's producing child molesters, man. It's producing a people who walk by and hear righteous men speaking the word of God, and they say, shut up, turn this off. We don't want to hear this. America has produced a people who hate God. And the sad part about it is God is our only salvation. And they've turned us against the very power that can get us out of this goddamn hell, man.
Right.
Keep reading.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
He was a what?
A murderer from the beginning.
Listen, man, Salvador Ramos just wanted to be like his daddy. He just wanted to be like his daddy. You understand? He didn't respect his real daddy, because why? His daddy was also, guess what? Of his father, the devil. He was a drug addict. His mama was a drug addict, man. You understand? So listen, he said, you know what? My heroes can't be my people. It gotta be the white man. It gotta be white Jesus, man. I gotta do what my real father has me to do. And he was a what?
A murderer from the beginning.
So guess what, man? He went to an elementary school where kids are in their beginning. They're getting their education, man. They're learning their ABCs, their mathematics, all the skills that it takes to be a good citizen in society. And he did what?
He was a murderer from the beginning.
He had to go murder and end their beginning, man. You understand? He had to take them out, man, because he saw no value in their life. Because guess what? He was a product of his environment, man. Because America doesn't see value in the lives of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man.
Right.
You understand? And that's why we have to change, man. That's why we have to separate from our oppressor and from the culture of death that is in America, man.
Right.
We have to come out of it, man.
Right.
We have to come out of it, man. The shooting that happened in Uvalde, Texas, it's gonna happen again. Because you know why? Because you love to walk your children down in these wax museums and acquaint them with murderers, man. You want them to be okay when they see Freddy Krueger, to not get scared. You want them to see Jason with his hockey mask and a machete and not be afraid. You understand? You don't want them to see a killer and say, Daddy, Daddy, that's evil. No, you dress them up like killers on Halloween and send them out to the street at night to get candy, man. You make them feel it's okay to walk around like a killer. Oh, it's just fantasy. Was it a fantasy for that little girl in Robb Elementary School who covered herself in blood so that shooter would think that she was dead? Damn. She said that when she was in the room, that he was playing music in the room for 90 minutes.
Right.
While he shot all of her school classmates, man.
Right.
She was in a living nightmare.
Right.
But every October 31st, you let your kids play with nightmares, man. And now guess what? America's become a living nightmare, man.
That's why I love the Israelite school of UPK. You want to know why? Because the Israelite school of UPK, we fix black men. You look at these black men up here. These black men got off of drugs, came out of prison, stopped doing crimes, stopped murdering and robbing. They stopped sleeping with whores. And you know what they did? They picked up the Bible and they started to do what God said. And they started to fix their life and change their life.
Nigga tired living it loud, only the stronger that don't miss the one to survive. I'm hardcore to the bone like I never would die. And if I did, I'm coming back to do it again and down. My mind frame will not change. I live in the strife, living in the middle of war. I was born for the tribe. You think shit stink, sit in it for a while like I did. A little bit coming out of the dong on the shit. I be waiting for a motherfucker to trap me midget so I can cut him with the scripture, cause I gotta be winning. I've been through hella back on the circle of shit and to come back inside of this world again and take my position. I ain't gonna never fail. Never been a bitch in my life, I know the jury tell. Always I prevail. And if you really want it, all you gotta do is stick to it and do it. Be flowing like fluid and we outta here. Nigga tired living it loud, only the stronger that don't miss the one to survive. I'm to the bone like I never would die. And if I did, I'm coming back to do it again and down. My mind frame will not change. I live in the strife.